Now we're live.
You'd think we'd have just done this for the first time.
Well, that was something new.
Hopefully people come back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Crafty Toads. I am Mary Beth.
Let's do that again, shall we? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Crafty Toads. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
And we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And we have had quite the ordeal just trying to get this up and going.
Yeah, YouTube changed some things, and all of a sudden now I can't do things horizontal. So
it's crazy.
So if you came on the first time, I'm going to try and get us so that that light is not so much. Okay. I'm going to get our staircase. Okay. There, my head blocks the light now. Okay, so hello everybody. I see people are saying hello. Good morning, Sherry.
What is your sign in for YouTube?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. We're trying to sign in on Helen's iPad.
Right here.
No, I know, but it's not letting me go in and see the comments because it's not coming up since we're the ones doing it. Okay. All right. Oh, we're trying to sign in on Helen's iPad so that we can follow the comments and everything on that one. My iPad, which we normally do, I have all the cross-stitch patterns downloaded onto it so that we can show you the cross-stitch patterns as we do WIPGo, because we're doing that. Do you see the dragon? We have our dragon. There he is. The book dragon is sitting on top of the books. Anyway, oh, here. For Lisa and Heather, Dudley says hello.
Oh, you have no need for me. You have a co-host. I'm going.
Yes.
It's one of those days where I just want to go back to bed.
All right. So we have been washing yarn this morning, and we finally finished at like 11:45, and we're hanging it up to dry. But that's why we're kind of flustered and frazzled, because we actually were going to be on time today. It's okay. All right.
Heather says she loves you, Dudley.
You have to come visit him, Heather, because you would love him. He's the party cat. He comes and hangs out with people, and it's the coolest thing.
You move down just a smidge.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Okay. I have now cat
I think now we need to move it down a little bit, because it's like you have a head and that's it.
It's the giant brain. You know, it takes over. All right.
We are in my favorite temperature where I get to wander around in my hoodies.
Oh, yeah. Sweatshirt weather is the perfect weather, or sweater weather. Yeah. Yes. No, it's...
But comfort-wise, just a nice, comfy, big, roomy sweatshirt. And some leggings, and I'm never, ever leaving my house again. Right? Marybeth was reading about the need to winter, that humans need to hibernate just a little bit and do winter and not always be in the time of spring and leaping forward with new projects. Yes, this is me.
Well,
I was born for this.
They did a study where they injected an adrenaline type substance into some redwoods that made it so that it kept producing over the winter. It didn't have its wintering time, and it died within a year. A tree that should go for hundreds of years died within 1 year because it didn't have its downtime, its relaxing time, its regeneration time. And the person who wrote about it was saying that they were thinking about how that affected humans as well, that we always seem to be in the spring of having to blossom and produce and work, and you don't have the winter time where you hibernate or regenerate. You don't give yourself enough of that time. So you have to have the down as well as the constant going. It makes for a happier life. So
Sorry, there was a floof at the door.
Did you tell him, I'm sorry, we don't want any? So, okay. All right. Jess says that she just found us a week or so ago, and she's so glad to catch us live. Well, welcome, Jess.
Welcome to the
Hollow. Yes. All right. All right, shall we
So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do WIPGo first, or do you want to do new yarn first?
Yes, you guys tell us. There you go.
Still 90 degrees. Ooh.
Oh, no.
We're going back to 90 briefly next week. But
Are we going up as high as 90?
It's like 86.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So.
All right. Oh, Carol says new. New yarn.
Surprise.
Okay. Here we go. We put up that we were going to start dyeing some of our older colors, the retro toads, because I do love that idea. And somebody said,
That was someone's suggestion on the podcast.
right, we said, what color do you think we're going to be starting with? I was going with an overall color. You guys went specific. So I will give you a hint. I don't know if you can see it or still, but there's definite blue on my hands.
Here, let me give you my finger.
Definite blue. Oh, here, there's a really good blue. All right, so
We were dyeing all sorts of shades of blue. If you
we
didn't
went
get
with
that.
the color blue. And we were searching online for color inspiration, the kind of things, just to get ideas of different blues. And we came up with a whole mini collection because we found this one picture that we fell in love with and made an entire collection around it. So this is going to be called the Cottage Brew. And this is the Cottage Brew collection. You start with this. That is just blues and browns.
This is soaking wet yarn, so
Okay.
I'm reading comments.
Okay. So you start with this. And then what we wanted to do was give you a variegated and some tonals to go with it. So here is the light brown that goes with it.
That might get Susan's wolf.
Here is the dark brown that goes with it. Look at these two together. Oh my God. Okay. Then we did a dark blue to go with the collection as well. And then we did this shade. So we're playing with a new way of dyeing to get the tonals really, really saturated. These are almost solids. We always said that we did tonals, we didn't really do solids, but this is as close to solid as we are getting.
So this is, we were thinking, because we'll still have some of our tonals that we'll do, because Mary Beth and I love that,
Oh, yes.
you know, color wash look. But also we see the need for a more solid, like me, I like to do color work. Mary Beth doesn't like to do color work, but I like to do color work. And for color work, you really kind of need a more solid, overall yarn, so that you can tell the very definite differences between your colors. So that we were working with, and that's where we were going with the shades of blue, was we were playing with all of our blue colors and then coming up with the more solid colorways. So the color,
this is the collection. So this is Cottage Brew, and this is the new collection.
Somebody's walking by our house.
Hugo loves it.
This too shall pass.
But oops, I'm hiding the brown. There we go. So those are the 5 colors. Oh my God, those are so gorgeous together. Honestly, this peacock color and I love them. All right, come here, man.
I think you should go tell them. Go on.
Hugo, come here, man.
Mary Beth is putting him back outside, which means in 5 minutes I'll be getting up to take him in. But anyway, so you can see with this brown, usually with our color washes, you're going to have tonality to it and maybe some lighter, almost white spots to it. Whereas now we're trying to get everything as solid and
Saturated as possible.
but also consistent color throughout.
Right.
So,
Okay. So that is Cottage Brew. All these are going to be live on the shop Tuesday at 5 o'clock. We are going to show them again on Tuesday's podcast. They will be dry then, and we will, you'll get a slightly better color. But this is an overall look.
So we just have to wait for it to dry over the weekend so we can take proper pictures.
Right.
But God, this color.
I know. These two together just, as Carol said, be still my heart.
Oh, it's the light. If I have to block the light.
Okay. There you go. Okay. All right. So we did those. Turn this just a little bit.
No.
Nope. Okay.
No, I'm trying.
You're
to get
out of the picture though.
No, I'll move in though because it's,
Okay.
we're trying to keep the light out.
You do that then. Okay.
Stop playing.
I
You are
won't touch.
not the director.
I'm not. Okay.
So cottage brew.
Cottage brew.
We'll go over it
Okay.
again on Tuesday.
This one, Vixen59 says this is everything. This really, it is. It's gorgeous. All right. So then the number one color that everybody thought that we would be bringing back was
Surprisingly enough, you were all
Moonstone.
right.
And we aim to please. So here you go. We have Moonstone 2.0. All of these are going to be 2.0 just because we're dyeing them in a
Slightly
different way. So they may not be exactly the same as other skeins that you have.
I was going to say, we're giving it the 2.0 name just for those of you who have bought in the past and think that, oh, I need to make a sweater. You're going to know that there might be a difference, a slight difference between the colors are all the same. It's just a slightly different way of dyeing. So it takes the color a little bit differently.
Right. Okay.
So Moonstone.
Amanda, you're going to have to wait and see. I'm sorry. Amanda wants to know if Mr. Carrisford is coming back. Of course, Mr. Carrisford.
But just not now.
No, not in this update.
We're in blues.
We're doing blues. Okay, she sailed across the sea, or she sailed across the ocean, I think it is.
Yeah.
These are all different blues and speckles and things like that. And we thought, okay, we'll do that afterwards. Okay.
And then
we
this
have,
is another one that we brought back just because, I mean, if you're bringing back Moonstone, you have to bring back the next most popular color, which is Chesapeake. Sorry, it's soaking wet. So trying to twist it so that you can see it. This is Chesapeake. This was 2021.
yes.
No, we went in 2021, right?
So 2020.
No, 2021 because
No.
we went in 2022.
2020 was COVID. 2021 was that, and
You guys tell us.
2022 was the Daydreams.
Okay. So Hope Springs, then Chesapeake.
Right.
First Crafty and then Hope Springs. Then Chesapeake.
Okay, so that is Chesapeake. For those of you that are new here, Hope Springs was our 2020 color for Maryland Sheep and Wool because we couldn't go, and it was Hope Springs Eternal that it will be over soon. No. And then Crab Pickin' was our 2019 Maryland Sheep and Wool color because the blue crab. Okay, hold on.
Let me check comments very quickly.
Revolving door. It's like Grand Central Station here.
Oh, Heather says she digs the Vivids. Right, I know you, Heather, so that's not surprising to me at all. And Jess says, Holy Hannah Montana, the Moonstone is amazing. Jess, you are new, so yes, this is we would do every year instead of doing March Madness basketball, we would do March Madness with our yarn colors. And we would have brackets where everybody would pick their favorite colors. And we had to retire Moonstone from the bracket because it just wasn't fair. So
Yeah. Autumn at the New Hollow? Not yet. Maybe, but not yet. Okay, here we go. So here are some new colors that are solids that we are dyeing that we don't have names for yet, and we have to figure them out. We just finished them, but here are some. This is one.
okay, this is not
Showing up right.
right. This is an aqua.
It's got more green
It's
to
got a
it.
lot more green to it than this camera is showing. So what we'll do is on Tuesday we'll have we'll try to get a better picture that we can just put up.
But that has more green in it. Okay.
Stop turning everything orange. Okay. You don't know better than me, camera.
Oh, Amanda's saying that's breakfast at Tiffany's.
That's why it's not coming up because no, it's not. Well,
It might. No, I don't think so. It's got more green in it.
yeah.
It's not the robin's egg blue. It's got
Yeah.
more green in it. It was showing like robin's egg blue, so, but
Yeah, no, it's totally wrong.
okay.
Totally wrong.
It's a gray overcast day, so it's kind of hard to. Hopefully, we'll
With
get
our
natural light.
orange lights.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, so here we go. This is a new color to us. We just got this one, and we thought we'd try it out. This is a bluish steely gray.
this is gorgeous. And if you guys know me, I don't do browns and I don't do grays. This is gorgeous.
It's really, really pretty. That may be storm clouds.
I was doing something wicked this week.
Okay, I love that. Much better. Something wicked this way comes. Okay. All right.
So that's that one.
Okay. And then there's this one. And this one is kind of a blue genie color. So that is just a couple of them. We have some others that we didn't bring, but we thought if you take...
See, even Chesapeake's getting...
Sailed across the ocean, you add in Chesapeake, you throw in a little aqua. We've got a turquoise in the other room. Not that one, it's going to be the turquoise.
Yeah.
And you...
Nope.
What was the other one?
That's it.
Maybe
Maybe
there 5?
We didn't bring them.
Okay.
We decided we weren't bringing everything.
I think we had... No, we had the blue.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, we're going to put together
Some
a
blue
collection.
gradients. Yeah.
Blue gradients, because a fade of this would be so pretty. So, so pretty. We'll show you on Tuesday when we get it all together.
Because we have lots more. We had lots more. Well, we have several more blues to show on Tuesday once they dry.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Okay. Oh, which one? The Something Wicked, Heather? She said it's totally a Bryn color. Somebody said Thunderstruck. That's a good one.
yeah.
Oh, Amanda says Thunderstorms at the Hollow. That's also.
Yes.
All right, we're going to have to think about this. Because I do like Thunderstorms at the Hollow. Although Something Wicked This Way Comes is just... That's really good. All right. So those are the new yarns. And they are going to go up on Tuesday as pre-orders. You will be able to order them and then we will dye them up for you. We will have them available in our fingering weight, our DK weight, sweater weight, 100% superwash merino, which is a fingering weight, and chunky. We got
Bulky.
bulky. We got bulky this time. So we're going to have a bulky as well.
Right.
Excuse me.
Can't edit out the body noises.
Nope. Also can't edit out the running back and forth to the door to let the dogs in and out and in and out and everything. Okay. So, remaining on yarn for just a second, we are almost done packing up everything from the Witch's Library. Most of you should have gotten notifications that your packages are on the way. Thank you, everybody who purchased. There are just a couple more that we have to pack up and get out, but almost all of them are on their way already, and all the
Countdowns are gone.
countdown to Halloween's are gone. So you should be getting them soon, hopefully by
Some of you should probably be getting them today.
today or tomorrow, so that you can start on the 1st of October if that's the way you want to do it.
Right.
Julie says hers is coming today, so that's very cool.
The several of you have commented saying with us holding up the colors, you wish you had actually purchased the colors because you missed the pre-order. We do have some extra skeins left, so once we get all the packages out, we're going to put them up on the shop. So sometime this weekend, we will update the shop with the leftover skeins.
Right.
And some of them are going back into the regular rotation. A couple of them, Poison Apples, is going to go into the regular rotation, and I think Whimsical Gourds as well.
Definitely.
Magic is in the Air is done. The Greenback Books is going back in because I enjoy that color.
Yes. Also, I have started a sweater in Whimsical Gourds. I'm going to show you that on Tuesday, and it is beautiful. Just saying. It's beautiful. Okay. All right. Shall we do WIPGo?
Does anybody have any questions on the yarn or anything like that before we switch to cross stitch?
I'm all over the place. I'm so excited. Okay.
Nope.
All
we're
right.
good. Wait.
Carol says hers is coming on Saturday.
Okay.
Yay. Exciting. Okay.
Carol,
those...
you were one of the ones that I actually caught, and both of yours got into the same package.
Okay.
So.
All right. For WIPGo. WIPGo is a thing that Jess Makes Things, I think, is the one who did it. Anyway, she put together a board that looks like a bingo board that is actually your cross stitch whips, and then every month they pull 2 numbers and you work on those 2 cross stitch for the month. So what we thought was we're going to do our own, and we're going to pull 2 numbers at the beginning of each month. I was so surprised that so many of you are going to join us on this. I think that's wonderful. Some people are doing all kinds of crafting, like they're doing their knitting, their crocheting, and their cross stitch. Some people are just doing cross stitch. Some people have one for knitting, one for crochet, one for cross stitch, one for everything else. And that's great, however you want to do it. But I'm so glad so many of you are doing it with us. So we are going to pick for October, and then we're going to show you what we're going to be working on. We have
My WIPGo board. Okay.
our Gondor bowl. We got this in one of the Illumicrates, I think it was. And
Illumicrate, Owl Crate, one of them.
I put 25 numbers in here. So you may pick number 1, the first number. And it is number
B20. No, just 20.
20. Okay, so any of you who have started your WIPGo boards, we are working on number 20. What are you doing?
I'm doing the Owl Forest. I am trying to read my handwriting. Excuse me while I dump out a picture. Forest houses, goose and fox.
Okay, so nope, wrong one. I'm finding it. Here we go. Helen is going to be working on that.
Oh, there you go. Now you get her because you get the fox.
That's very cool. That is a beautiful one.
Here, let me join while you look it up.
I am doing, I'm doing the one I'm working on right now.
The universe wants you to work on the mushrooms.
I'm working on toadstools. This is
Wait,
what I have been working
could you
on
be
to get myself
more
ready for
excited?
this. Well, I picked something that I had already started and I was working on it, just putting in a couple of stitches every day or so, and it's that one. So, all right. Carol loves that one. Yolanda, I'm going to answer you in just a minute. Carol says every time she sees her update, there's a new color that she wants. So, okay. Susan wants to know if there's going to be a Christmas Advent collection this year. No, we don't have enough time to put it together. It takes an awful lot to do it. So not this year. We may put out a project for Christmas, but there will not be a Christmas Advent.
Plus, we kind of figured that since we were so late starting up again, that most people had already bought them.
Right.
So that we need a lot of people to buy them to make it.
Right. Okay. And Yolanda wanted to know, she said the shipping is crazy to Canada and our shipping costs in the United States as much. No, there is something going on with Canada. You're right.
Yeah.
Shipping costs to Canada are miserable and there's nothing we can do to get around it. So, but shipping costs to the United
Also, the
States are not
Canadian-
nearly as bad.
I mean, not great for you guys. The Canadian dollar is terrible to the U.S. dollar, so that the exchange rate is also miserable.
Okay, pick another number.
Oh, you don't want to pick?
Nope, go ahead. Here we go. This
You're
is our
leaving this all in my
second
hands.
number for WIPGo. We are doing number
11.
Number 11 for me is, this is a good one. Okay. For me, it's going to be,
Oh, yay. Mine is seasonal. I'm so excited.
so's mine. Mine is called Cast a Spell. By Mama Witch Cross Stitch. And I am going to be working on that one. I have to kit this one up. This one I don't have kit up.
I have to kit both of mine.
I'm going to have to get fabric for that. I'm not sure what color though.
Yeah.
We'll have to look into that.
You know, he might look good on the piece I have left of my possum.
What color is it?
Mustard.
Mustard? Okay, because I could switch out. There are a couple of flowers in there that are kind of a mustardy color, but I can switch those out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'd look really good.
He
on
would
mustard.
look really good.
And
Okay.
then the hat will really show up.
Yeah.
Because the hat doesn't show up on the dark.
Okay. All right. I think I'll do that. I'll switch out the colors of the flowers and put in something else. Okay, what are you doing?
Mine is the Croquette Halloween City. This is a new designer we found the other day.
That one?
Halloween in the City, yeah.
Yeah.
She's an Italian designer. We found her on Etsy, and it's Halloween in the City.
That is so cool.
I'm so excited.
That is really, really cool. Okay. All right then. Oh, that is nice. There's a potion shop and a Hocus Pocus tent down on the bottom. Look at that. Aren't they cool?
And the cat, let me point to the screen. Cat up here,
Oh my God.
and the cat there.
Huh. There's a bat on top of the Hocus Pocus shop too.
And there's look at the,
There's a crow or a bat or something in the tree.
yeah.
Oh, that is very, very cool. Okay. That is good. That's a good one. All right. So,
2 brand new ones for me. I have to kit both of them up. So
okay, we're going to have to figure out what we're doing.
now we know what I'm
We
doing
have
on
fabric.
that weekend.
We have fabric that color that will be
Yeah.
good for that one.
And we had gotten fabric for the houses, so
Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got that.
Yeah.
That's ready to go.
so it's just
Okay.
picking the threads.
All right. Carol says, can we possibly add more hours to the day so she can cross stitch to her cube? She can add cross stitch to her cube.
It's just terrible because I get so frustrated at the end of the day because it's like, oh, I got 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there on each thing
Right.
that I want to do. So, and my hate is still looming out there.
Oh, it's really okay. So Marcia wants to know: have you started using your pattern keeper yet?
That's what I'm using for the Hade. And that one uploaded into Pattern Keeper, no problem. Hade, by the way, somebody did ask on the podcast, is the Heaven and Earth Designs. It's a full coverage. It's a very large full coverage piece. It's 106,000 stitches. That one uploaded no problem because Heaven and Earth designs almost for Pattern Keeper. I tried to upload some of the PDFs that we bought, like the Halloween in the City one that I'm doing. That one didn't come up as well, and there are things that I have to do to make it come up better. And I don't know what I'm doing. So I was just like, yeah, whatever, that goes into whatever,
Notes.
Good Notes.
We use Good Notes. And for patterns like that, the ones that we have pulled that are a lot simpler, Good Notes is perfect.
Right.
It really is.
I mean, Pattern Keeper, the game changer on Pattern Keeper for me, with the full coverage piece, is I can pick a stitch, a color, and it will highlight everything in on that page that is that color, so that I know I'm not missing any while I've got the needle threaded and everything like that. So that's the great thing about Pattern Keeper for the full coverage pieces. For the simpler ones, I can just
This
figure it
is the mushrooms that I'm working on. And you can see I use a highlighter and I color in the stitches that I've done so that I know exactly where to start the next bit. But this is Good Notes, and this works really well with the Apple products, which is what we
Right.
normally use.
So if somebody uses Pattern Keeper and knows what the tricks are with grid lines and it not recognizing colors, feel free to please leave a comment. Yes.
Okay. Cheryl wants to know, are we using a written board? I'm not sure what you mean about that.
As far as the WIPGo board, if that's what you mean, I have, this is my WIPGo, and then what I will do is I will put a sticker on 11 and 20 to show that those are the ones that I'm using. I'm going to need some small specialized Halloween stickers for the month of October, please.
We have them upstairs, and some of the washi tape that we got.
Swipe and let me buy them.
The washi tape that we got, some of the washi tape is actually stickers.
Yeah.
So they peel off,
Okay.
so that's very cool. This is mine.
But I want little small ones because I'm assuming some numbers are going to come up more than once throughout the year. So
No, we don't. They're not.
no, they do. You put the numbers back in.
No, you
That's-
don't.
Yeah, you do. That's the whole thing.
No, you don't, because then you don't work on everything.
I know
Why are you
that's
putting?
because that's the whole bingo of it.
Yes, but bingo is you keep going till you fill your board.
You don't fill the board. You get
Yes,
bingo.
you do. You get bingo.
No, the way she does it is she does it where she's got some that keep coming up.
I thought that was because they use them. Then why would they put their same project in different boxes if it's going to come up more than once? I think you do it.
To do the whole. See, usually we take this whole part out.
I think you do it. You just pull them once. We're pulling them once.
I'm not.
Yes, we are.
No, you can pull it once. I'm not. I want the chance of getting things twice and not having.
What if I keep getting the mushrooms?
Well, then you work on the mushrooms until it's finished. That's the
I'm
whole
never
point.
gonna get paid.
That's the whole point.
Never
of
gonna
it,
get
is
out of the mushrooms.
Because I don't want to just work on these things once a year.
Yes,
I want to have the chance of working on them more than once a year.
Oh, but you finish up something and then pull them back in. Ugh.
How can
We're
you
gonna have
finish
to
up
discuss
something
this.
if I'm only working on it
We're gonna
5
have to
days?
discuss this.
Siblings.
Anyway, this is my WIPGo board. I do not have it in a box. I have it written out what everything is and everything. So this is what I am going by.
Jocelyn says you pull once.
You pull once, okay.
Carol says she loves the questioning and asking. We spend way too much time arguing it through until proven right.
Yep.
Is there a prize when someone screams?
No,
No,
because
that's when the camera gets shut off. When we stop speaking to each other, then that's when we just abruptly
when
end.
somebody
the
throws
live
something,
podcast.
then it's done. Okay, Carol wanted to know. She wanted to know if Mystery Colors, the Mystery Club, was coming back again. I don't know whether it is quite yet.
It probably wouldn't be till the new year.
But not right now. We have to get things back going.
We're building the collection first, the whole canon back up again. And then once we get that all settled as to what colors are standards and what colors are, collections and how we're doing that, then we'll start working with the clubs again.
Right. So, all right. Cheryl says, if you pull once, you have to work on it till it's done.
See? Now you're stuck with your mushrooms.
Carol says this is her kind of debate. Definitely, she stomps away and slams her door. There's a lot of slamming doors here. It wasn't us. Sister number 3 slammed a lot of doors.
A lot of stomping up the stairs.
Marianne says we just got a glance of how little MB and Helen would have been as kids. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Okay, Jocelyn says usually if you want to work on it more than once, you put it in more than one square on the board. More than once. Okay. Carol says plenty of time. She's not going anywhere this year, next year, so she's still drooling. And Cheryl Jackson says the official WIPGo board takes a year to work through. Oh, and her brothers called her Slam Chick as a child. Oh, and Amanda is saying that it's brother number 2 that was slamming. He did.
Yeah, no, you were the stomper. He was the slammer. You're right.
There were a lot of doors broken. There was one time he wasn't living here for a while, and he came back and he opened the front door and the front door fell off. And
Literally, he opens the door and the door fell off the hinges.
This is an oversized door with a great big huge glass middle and everything. I mean, it's an ornate door, and he slammed open the door and the door fell off. And so
yeah,
he's a force of nature.
We always say that the animals, you can always tell when Larry enters the state of New Jersey, because all of a sudden the animals just get really, really tense. They're not sure why. They just get really, really tense. The birds start shrieking.
It's terrible.
But also true.
He was here one time, and Amanda's cat was here, and she only had 3 legs, and her 4th leg was broken at one point, so it didn't heal properly, and he went upstairs, and it was the first time he met her, and he came down, and he's like, I just want everybody to know I didn't break the cat. Oh, my God. Oh, Jess says her daughters used to throw each other's stuff out the upstairs windows when they were arguing, and then her husband started up the mower and shredded socks and stuff. Okay. Oh my God. Amanda said she's laughing so hard at it. It's true. When there are 6 of you, it's just stuff happens. Stuff happens. Okay. All right. So that is where we are. If you are doing WIPGo with us, we are doing number 11 and number 20. And
Evidently, we're only doing them once a year.
we're doing them once, and we'll figure out a way to, keep coming back to things that we
Well,
want
I figure
to do.
if I want to keep working on something, I'll just keep working on it. I'm the boss of my own.
Correct. This is very true.
You are not the boss of my crafty. I'm the boss of my crafty.
And when we pick number 19, you can very quickly write in whatever you want it to be. I mean, you've got.
I have
23
three open squares because
through
I'm waiting.
25 not
I'm
even
waiting.
open.
I have some Christmas cross stitch at the other place, so we have to go find those.
Right. So okay, all right. So I think we are pretty much done because now I want to go get started cross stitching, and
We have to mail some packages.
we have to mail packages first, and we have to finish hanging the yarn because that needs to dry.
Yeah.
Okay, so Judy wants to know, can
Okay.
you mix crafts to do WIPGo? You most definitely can because you are the master of your own crafting. So some
Several people are. They're doing knits and crochets and cross stitches, quilting, all in.
all in, EPP, whatever you're working on, throw it on there.
Yeah.
You just have to fill in 25 boxes. And if you only have 5 things that you're working on, because
Why?
I don't know who you are. I had to take out cross stitch to fit 25 in. There's still a whole bunch
Yeah.
that we haven't even started with. Anyway, you just repeat the 5 over and over again. However many, you just fill in those 25 boxes. Okay. Jocelyn says, your board, your rules. Yolanda says she's the youngest of 10.
Oh my God.
She could write a book. Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
you could. Carol says this is the best lunch break ever. Thank you. Jess says you can be like me. When you pick a number you don't like, you just renumber the items. Jess, if I pick a number I don't like, I put it back in and start over again. And then she gets to work on what she wants to and avoid the others anyway. And Judy says that was why she asked. She has a lot of different things, but not all cross stitch. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely mix and match.
The whole thing is to get the projects that you want to get working on.
Right.
Things that have maybe been sitting by the wayside that you want to work on, but you never seem to find
the time
to do it, or a bright, shiny new thing keeps you from going back to the older stuff. And to me, that's why I'm doing it, is to keep my...
And then we had to go look for Christmas cross stitch and bought a whole bunch more Halloween cross stitch because we don't have enough of that right now.
I thought you were going to say because we have no control, because that's obviously true.
Oh, that is a well-documented fact. That we have absolutely no control. Okay. We are putting the WIPGo numbers back here with our other Hobbit bowls. And we will have them ready for November when we pick for that. All right. Judy says, you mean my cross-stitch quilt sitting in WIP for 6 years?
Yeah,
That one.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying, please work on the chest. Jess says, if I pick a project 3 times and renumber or put the number back in, then it's a project that needs to find a new home. I think that's
That's true.
That's very true. Okay. Cheryl says, we're starting this on Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
October 1st.
Not so much the mushrooms because I've been working on them, but yes, starting on Sunday.
I need the time just to find all my threads and everything and get it all kit.
Oh, and Cheryl says that she ended up using her board to pick things that she hadn't worked on and decided whether she wanted it to be a UFO or keep working on it, which is a great way of doing it. You know, you hold them up and it's like, do I want this one? Or
do you
this
spark
one?
joy?
Yes.
Do you not spark joy?
There are a couple that will be going to the Frogget because they don't spark joy. But that's okay because I have plenty of other things to work on.
Yes.
All right.
Which, because, you have things like this. Like, weekender cruise sweaters.
Oh! Sorry. Okay. Jess says she also does finish it Fridays and only work on WIPs. No new project starts on Fridays. Okay. Finish it Fridays.
That could be.
Yeah. I could work on
I've
it.
actually gotten pretty good, this board notwithstanding, in the past several months of not starting stuff,
Right.
finishing.
Yeah, we have been working on finishing things, especially knitting wise.
Yeah.
Working a lot on finishing things. So, and we will continue to do that. However, I have cast on a new sweater, and
You haven't even started the shawl. That you were
I
supposed
know,
to
but I'm not sure I'm going to knit it now because now I have to do something in this.
start.
I really have to do something in this new colorway because I adore it. I'm gonna have to figure out what though. Okay, all right, we have to go. All right. Scrappy Sunday only gets my temperature blanket. If it's ever gonna get done this millennium, that's Carol.
Oh, that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. That's very good. Okay. Jess says it helps her get things finished, and Friday is usually chaotic, so the starts have to be false starts when done on a Friday. Okay, I can understand
Yeah.
that. At the end of the week, trying to wrap things up and everything, it gets
And
crazy.
the brain space of getting all the new stuff.
Oh, Yolanda says that she's inspired by seasons, and she goes from there. Yolanda, I am just
All
Halloween.
All in on Halloween right now.
Autumn and Halloween. I am just like crazy autumn and Halloween right now. And all our Halloween stuff is at the beach, and we have to go down and get it because I keep seeing people put up all their Halloween things and their fall things, and I'm like, oh my God, we have to decorate for fall. Okay. All right. So we are going to get going. We hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend.
Yes.
All right. Oh, Jess says Finish It Friday has gone over to work and emails to as well, and it makes her Mondays a whole lot better. I'll bet it does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you don't want to answer it, it's just like going in the UFO battle. All right.
I've decided you no longer bring me joy.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing that to somebody at work? You no longer bring me joy.
You would just respond to the email, this does not spark joy.
I'm sorry, I do not receive that. All right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Go forth and create.
And we will see you on Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.